Tough. Because when you're winning, you know what's fucked up about Laker games or sports games, but Laker games in particular?
What's wrong with Laker games in particular?
You pay this money, right? You want to go to the Laker game? Let's give us a team. What, Houston? You from Houston?
Houston Rockets.
Lakers versus the Rockets.
I wouldn't go to that.
The ticket costs, I don't know, let's say $100. I got my $100, and I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna eat popcorn. I'm gonna drink drinks. I'm gonna eat a burger. I'm gonna do all that kind of shit, right? All of that money. So let's say I spent $170, and then they lose. They lose. That's not fun. You know what I'm saying? You watching your team get popped. That's not fun. But if you go there and you spent that $100 on that ticket and you got them nachos and you got that burger and they winning, you know what you're gonna be?
What?
I love LA.
I love LA.
We love it. That's what you're gonna be doing.
I mean, but when you're out there, you normally get to bop your head to songs that you never would on a regular basis, like "Sweet Caroline." Yeah,
right?
you do
when they're winning.
Yeah, when you're winning.
When they're winning. Now, if you out there lose, they do "Sweet Caroline." No. They do that. I know they do that at Panther games, but it's better when they're winning. You getting blown out 57-2.
And no one wants to get blown out.
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry. No? Okay.
And then they pump that. Sweet Caroline. You ain't even going to go, You're not going to do that. You're like, fuck that shit. But when you winning, what they going to do? Sweet Caroline. Is it or is it no? What
I don't know.
Is no?
I think it's
That's what I think too. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. That's what I'll be doing. I mean, nobody's looking at me for the official wordage of the song. I went to so back in the Super Bowl when the Eagles played against the Patriots. I was in film school. I was a big Eagles fan, and they had an Eagles bar in Santa Monica, and I would go there and watch the regular season games. Didn't know they was going to the Super Bowl, but I go there and get a cheesesteak.
Oh, of course.
Watch the games. They got them on a big screen, and it's almost like being at a game. It's cheaper than going to the game, because you're just going to a food spot that's playing the game, but everybody's about that life. Like they're like that's like what it was called. It was called I want to say it's called Eagles Nest or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty dope. They went all out, and so when they score, you going crazy. They singing the Eagles song, "Fly Eagles Fly." Are you singing all of that? You in the mix? Shit is cracking. And so they had the Super Bowl. And during the Super Bowl, it was like a Super Bowl atmosphere. But I went by myself. So when motherfuckers was doing the cheer and all that, I had to get in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? And that's always weird to be the extra person. Yeah, fly, fly, fly. Like, dude, we don't even know you. But I was feeling.
But you were in there.
I was in there.
You were there.
I was there, but we lost. So the sad faces, all that joy, all that flying, all of that Eagle shit, it go out the window when you lose, especially when you lose a Super Bowl. And then the craziest part was there was a Patriots bar right across the street. So I felt like I was going to do the noble thing, and I'm going to go over to the Patriots bar as the losing team and say, "Good game." I went over there. They was like, "Oh yeah, well, let's buy this guy a drink." And it was cool. The drink was cold, and you know
it was cold.
Yeah, it was cool, but fuck that. I did not
but this year, the Philadelphia Eagles may do. Jalen Hurts is that dude this year. They say he on a MVP track right now.
You know the thing about the NFL. Let me say something about the NFL. NFL is the most like what happened last week. Okay, cool. They're 6-0. They're looking good, but it's 6 games into a 17 game season.
I thought it was 16 games.
I mean, I just threw a number out there. I didn't know I was gonna get corrected on I'm Out There Nation like that. Wow. People done changed. They done changed. They changed up in here. You know what I'm saying? Episode 7. That's that episode, boy.
That's when it happened.
Yeah, that's when motherfuckers. That's when they show you who they really are.
Somebody says I'm right and somebody says I'm wrong. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but that's okay because I'll Google it. Thank you, Ben Frank. You always on my side.
It's 17 games, but there's a bye week. So
yeah.
So it's like everybody. Both of us are right.
17 weeks, 16 games.
16 games. And they added a game. So now it's 25 games. Yeah, I'm not good at math.
Yeah, I was just gonna be.
You wasn't even gonna help me. You wasn't. You
No.
to help me. If
No,
y'all go back to episode 6, she's helping. You go back to episode 4, she's helping.
But I left you out there.
Helping. 3, 2, 1, helping. What's different? Episode 7.
Episode 7.
That's that episode 7 shit.
Yeah, see, that's when she started to change.
That's when she started to change. Motherfuckers started to change up on you, man. Once you get to that 7th episode. What was I was going to talk about? So Robbie Anderson in the NFL for Carolina Panthers. Robbie Anderson got into it with the wide receivers coach, was asked to leave the game, left the game, and was traded like the next day.
That's how you shut the hell up.
They traded, but the thing is, they traded him to a better situation for him. To a better position for he got traded to the Cardinals. So you go from Baker Mayfield and the Panthers.
Thank you.
To Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. And Hopkins ain't out there right now, but he'll be back. And it's like, have you been fired before? Like, you've been fired. You've been fired before?
Yeah, I've been fired.
I've been fired before too. Where'd you get fired from, Sarah?
I got fired. Okay, so I actually got fired from the YMCA. I was a membership director, and it's not a funny story, but the membership director was like this guy from the Air Force. No offense.
Shout out to the Air Force,
he was such a asshole, and I was the only female that was in a position of authority there, and he hated that. So he lied. He actually turned out, and he actually ended up getting fired. Because he actually made up like the situation or whatever, saying that I rented the facility to some people that the police were called. And all it was a whole situation that he did, but he didn't know that that I had been filing and chronicling things with HR.
Oh, and
because the first time that I had went to HR on him, he called me into his office, and I'm not gonna say his name. I'm just gonna say Casey Rideau. I'll just say Casey Rideau. So that's not his name.
Yo.
Hey, Casey Rideau. But he would be like, he sat me at the table, and then he's like, you know what? People want to know. People think they can do anything to Casey Rideau, and Casey Rideau don't know it. First of all, I knew he was crazy when he started referring to himself in third person,
talking like The Rock.
Yeah, he said, but people don't understand that Casey Rideau know people, and when Casey Rideau says something, that's when heads turn, not the other way around. Ain't nobody. Casey Rideau ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it was a whole situation. And then I asked the people from the unemployment when I filed, I said, because he had put it up where they was going to block my unemployment and everything.
Right.
And I asked them, could they go and contact HR? And they said they could. And when they contacted HR, and within 30 minutes, they had released my money.
Absolutely. Because
of all the shit. And they asked me, did I want to file a lawsuit? They recommended that I file a lawsuit against the YMCA.
Oh,
because the way I was treated.
Shut down and fuck them kids, huh? Fuck them. Y'all out there ain't no more YMCA because sued, and now it's a Houston's. He
didn't get let go till like months later, but the following month and a half, he invited me out to a steak dinner, apologized to me, and asked me could I come back and be on the board of directors at that particular YMCA.
Damn. Listen, you not know.
I said no, nigga.
You want to know how you know you about to get fired?
Mm-hmm.
When they start talking in third person.
Casey Rideau.
Casey Rideau. Because when you get called into the office, I've been called into the office many times. You've been called into the office before? When you get called into the office, you already know when they say, hey, come to the office, and you got to get out your chair, you know you in trouble. Like, oh, shit. But when you get to that office door, something, I don't know about y'all, but to me, something clicks. It's like, I'm going to act kind of surprised when I come in here. So you go in here. You're like,
I'm like, what?
Hey, what's up? How's it going? What's up, man? How's your day? Casey Rideau. Oh, shit. I've been called into the office so many times and tried to go in there on some cool shit. You always try to go in on cool shit. But there are times when they let you know that shit ain't cool. And then you got to go to the next defensive position. You know what I'm saying? You gotta snap out the Cougars. Yeah, man. Hey, LeBron and Westbrook gonna do their thing tonight. You need you to sit down right quick. Okay, all right.
Right here? This year?
Right here.
Oh,
this
okay.
year. I'm sitting right here. Because I done got fired. A couple times, man.
Shocker.
It is. So you know what? This is gonna be fun. So one time I got fired. I got fired from a place where we sold kitchen countertop appointments.
Okay.
Appointments.
So not kitchen countertops.
No.
But kitchen counterparts.
No
appointment.
material. Just an appointment. Oh,
You're
Thursday?
the dispatcher.
Thursday, 8:15? Okay, I got you. They'll be there, right? So I worked at this spot. And one day, I was trying to play hooky and, hang out with the family. And only because my friend Black West said, hey, man, I got these them doctor's notes on deck, bro. Doctor's notes on deck, bro. If you ever want to go somewhere, I got a doctor's note that's going to get you out of everything.
Oh, this. I would have to know the person that's actually at the doctor's office. It couldn't be a friend of a friend. Like, nah.
Dude, now at this age, that sounds crazy. But at that age, it didn't sound crazy. You got doctor's notes? That's what's up. I'm going to take the family to Disneyland. Some shit that you can't even, you're there the whole day. Ain't no I'll be there later. So we did the hangout.
I'm sorry. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So you actually were making enough money doing that to actually afford to go to Disneyland?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, to get in, yeah. Motherfuckers ain't just eating and shit like that.
We smuggle sandwiches in that bitch.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Get the water out your mama titty. Hello.
Yeah. Bring a diaper bag up in there. We got a kid with us. We somewhere, But yeah, you just smuggling sandwiches and eating at only certain times in that motherfucker. That's how we was doing that. But so I get back. And I get back to this spot. And since it was this small ass, dumb ass spot, it's always people who want to be super supervisors.
Oh, yeah.
Super supervisors. Y'all know them? Y'all know them out there? I'm gonna write you up. You said, well, I'm about to write you up. I'm gonna write you up. And get this motherfucking write up. Write up ain't nothing but written on a piece of paper. It don't really hurt your feelings, but they feel like that's the ultimate. I'm gonna write you up. Huh? Who's that? I'm getting ready to write you up. You been written up before, Sarah?
I almost all my jobs I've been the supervisor, so.
So you was doing the write up?
Yeah,
So you know that power.
Yeah, well, the thing is when I was 19, I was the youngest technician supervisor for Walgreens pharmacy. For a pharmacy, and there was a lady. She was an Ethiopian lady. She was very, she was like in her late 50s, early 60s, and I was trying to tell her, trying to inform her about, something or whatever. And she said, I'm not listening to you.
He said,
she said, you younger than, she said, I have grandchildren older than you. I said, okay. So I came back 10 minutes later, and I said, can you read this for me? And she said, what is this? I said, since you won't listen to what I have to say, let's read what I wrote. A write-up, bitch.
See? Power trip wrote some fucking write-ups. I wrote the supervisor name on the write-up.
She did it to me first.
Your name on this write-up. You just wrote yourself up.
Yeah.
Go write-up. I'm about to write you up. Huh? What? I'm about to write you up. Everybody know about the write-up power trip.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers be power trip. What happened? I'm about to write you up. Looks like I'm gonna have to just go ahead and write you up. So this old write-up motherfucker, I'm gonna write your ass up. Say something else one more time. Where the write-up pen at? Hand me the pen. You know what pen it is. It's the write-up pen.
I don't write-ups in blue. Where's my fucking black pen?
Where's my black pen? I got written up so much. I got written up when I was in the Air Force. So the regular life write-ups don't mean shit.
They don't mean shit.
Yeah, write you up. Like, okay. And I remember one time I got written up, and they say, well, if you have anything to say, write it on the write-up, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you supervised motherfuckers say, right? Mm-hmm. Write it on the write-up. I wrote on the back of the write-up all the way down, and then turned it back over to the front and wrote down the front of it. Like, this is part 2 on the front of this motherfucker. I'm gonna write you up. What'd you say? I'm about to write you up. So anyway, at this spot.
Oh, I actually almost got written up one time. I did get written up one time, but I wrote a 2-page response to it?
Right, you've been written up once. I remember this one time I got written up. Man, I've been written up so many times. It was just like, you know the routine. All right, I'll sign it. Because what do write-ups really do?
I mean, too many, you're getting fired.
You're getting fired anyway.
Oh, wait.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it really?
I mean, this is so pessimistic.
You are going to get fired anyway. If you fucking up, you're going to get fired anyway. So the fact
They're giving you chances.
The fact they writing you up, it don't, and you need to sign it right here to make it sound like you got to sign it right now. Sign it. Oh, what if you don't sign? Well, if you don't sign it, then it's an unsigned write-up, and then too many of these. How many? Too many of them, you're going to be fired. Yeah, I feel like.
Why does everybody always ask, how many is it before I get fired?
Yeah,
like, you got like, well, I got one more chance. Yeah. I got two more.
And if you dumb enough to tell me, I'm taking it.
Exactly.
6 of these write-ups, bro. You out of here. Okay. I got at least 4 more and did the last one. Hey, I was trying to do right. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah. The first one was a verbal.
I hate the verbals, and then this is a verbal. This is a written verbal warning.
Oh yeah, it's a per our conversation.
Yeah, I'm not signing no written verbal warning. You said it. You warned me. Now what are we doing here?
I mean, write-ups are job tickets.
Man, you know, and because I was in the military, because I was in the Air Force, we used to have these things. They are called 341s, right? So they're different than write-ups, but they're the same. In basic training, you have 341s. Anybody who's been in the Air Force, whatever, you know about these fucking 341s. They're like a stack of write-ups that you have in your pocket, and they get them from you when you fuck up. Oh, you did something? How about give me a 341? Give me one of your 341. Give me that damn 341.
Wait, you have to supply them with the paper to write you up?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. They take coming to get that motherfucker. Give me a 341. So you coming up. It's more humbling that way. That you now give me the paper that you know that you gave me something that your ass is in trouble. You see? 341 like a motherfucker. They know. Give me them 340. Give me a 341. You get them for all kind of shit. 341. So when you get out in the real world and you working at Bank of America, and I'm getting ready to write you up, and you better sign it. And if you don't sign it, then it's an unsigned write up. Well, how many of those do I get? Shit.
Okay. Like, this is 1.5 write ups worth.
Yeah. and then like I said, you get 3 of them. So you have 341. You're supposed to, at the end of the day, still have your 341s. But then it get to a point where I done gave them all away. Give me a 341. I don't got any more. You ain't got no more 341. You ain't got no more. Like anything short of a body slam doesn't do anything.
Can you borrow a 341?
No, they got your name on it.
Let me hold that 41 for me.
You'll have your name on there, and it's, you know, your 341 to say Sarah without the H. So then you'll hand your shit in, and the motherfucker take it. I got a 341 from these motherfuckers. But yeah, man. Oh, or get left back. That was the fucked up thing about the Air Force.
What is it, left back?
So when you get there
on a mission,
it's that's real fucked up. A helicopter taking off on your motherfucking ass, like, oh my god!
Is it? We be back with one of your 41s.
These write-ups are real. I should have signed that motherfucker. The chopper takes off, it flies the fuck off. That motherfucker lean forward and go. Oh my god! You over in Vietnam left.
Fucked up.
That'd be the coldest shit ever. Shout out to you, Ben Frank. Yeah, that'd be the coldest shit ever. But getting left back, the Air Force was 6 weeks, right? Week 1 all the way to 6. 6 is graduation week, right? Of basic training. But there's a 0 week because you get there on a Wednesday. So you get there on a Wednesday. This week doesn't count. This is 0 week. Doesn't count. It doesn't count towards your 6 weeks. So you could be in week 6, do some bullshit, and get your ass sent back to 0.
No.
Yeah, that was the coldest shit ever.
Wait, okay, so you're only in training to actually defend this country for 6 weeks?
Basic training. So
okay.
Basic training is the push-ups, the pull-ups, the run around, that shit, the marching. That's 6 weeks. Air Force is different.
Ben Frank said, yes, basic. Yeah, thanks.
It's basic. It's basic. You know what I'm saying? I was a security. 7 weeks now. Fucked up. I was security forces, so we had to do another. Fuck, I don't know. I want to say 10 weeks. Another 10. or something like that of basic training, but amped up, like really crawling in the dirt, like crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can tell you still have your physique from there.
Yeah, buff to the motherfucker. Everybody notice, you know what I'm saying?
Underneath the t-shirt, I'm a rip.
Yeah, I'm about this motherfucker look like Macho Man Randy Savage in this motherfucker. Ooh, yeah. No?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm buffer than him, so it sounds different.
Oh my God. I used to have a guy that used to like me that used to whisper. When he hugged me, he would be like, oh yeah. I was like,
Pardon, excuse me.
He would be like, because he liked my breasts. And he would be like, oh yeah. I was like, ugh.
In that tone?
Yes.
In your ear.
And he smelled like old clothes. Anyway, it was a long story.
But that was your dude, though. So
no, he was not. He liked me. I said he liked me. Okay.
I thought y'all was going together. You try to act like this crazy motherfucker, but you love him.
No. Whatever. Continue. I'm sorry.
Old clothes. Oh, what like
he
hats
like he didn't wash his like uniform. He was a security guard at Ralph's.
Oh, okay.
But he lived in like a huge mansion in Baldwin Hills.
Did you see this mansion?
Yeah, I went there. I went there before.
Oh yeah.
No.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you back to the mansion, right?
No, because his parents were like had owned pharmacies and stuff like that in California. So they died and they left him and his alcoholic brother the house.
Oh, so the parents were dead.
Yeah.
And then there's this mansion that you and him happen to end up at.
Yeah, because he had just got his Rolls Royce that his father had left, like restored, and like he came and picked me up one day after work.
Picked you up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he go from get in my Rolls Royce and we're gonna go to my mansion. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So don't be
yeah,
because you smelled them with the clothes on.
He's talking about how do I know his life story? He was a security guard at Ralph's.
He was doing
all they do is talk.
He was doing pretty well to get you back to the crib and.
No. He didn't get back to that. We just okay. This is seem very bad.
Yeah.
I never done anything. Even though he almost made the Olympic team as a gymnast.
How this nigga's web of lies is too much because we gotta break this shit down. Now this nigga's a security guard at Ralph. Okay. Gives you hugs. He's so enthused by the hug, the titty press on the hug that he says out loud, oh yeah. Now if you've ever thunk it, getting a titty hug, that's your own business. But to say it, to verbalize it in the titty owner's ear is crazy. Oh yeah. Okay. Enough to where you done smelled all on him. He smelled like clothes, but old clothes, and you still giving him hugs. He's still getting.
I feel sorry for him.
Oh yeah, he's getting that. Then you end up in his Rolls Royce. Yeah. Then you end up back at his house.
Yeah.
Now you.
No, I know. I mean, it wasn't like I went to his like room and stuff like that. We were in a general area, and I met his alcoholic brother, who has an extensive liquor collection. It's amazing.
Okay, how do you know how extensive his liquor collection is? You done been in the room with the brother?
No, because they had the bar. They had the bar out there. Yeah, it was very extensive.
But you saw the house.
Yeah, it was a very nice house.
You went inside the house.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
I had to use the oldest trick is when you go by, because we just went by there because he was just wanted to like just say, oh, I stay up here, but he was trying to impress me, I guess, with his house because it's
he impressed you with the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was his dad. Everything that he had that was really nice was his dead parents.
What? Right.
But everything that he worked for was old clothes. And then but we did hang out one time.
See?
And he took me to the Hustler Casino.
Do they be naked up in there?
No. The Hustler Casino, like the Larry Flint one. What is it?
Yeah, if Larry Flint motherfucking owns it, it should be some naked up in there.
No, but they had before the pandemic, they had a cracking lounge area. And he spent a whole $5 on the wing plate. I was very excited, and we shared them.
I don't know who's falling for what, but it sounds like you're getting hustled out there. Like,
no,
I am a Ralph's security guard. They don't let me inside. I ain't bagged the grocery. I ain't bagged shit.
But he used to take people down trying to steal meat, though.
Trying to steal meat. He out here. So while he's out there hugging on you, yeah. Oh, hold up, back up, and then he get off you and then go tackle somebody. Yeah, I just had to fuck him up. He was trying to steal some meat and shit. But nobody gets away on my watch. Anyway, this is my Rolls Royce. You want to go check out the mansion up in Baldwin Hills?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he didn't even, this motherfucker's just throwing Hail Marys and they're landing. He didn't know. He was surprised. Like he get the hug. Oh yeah. And let me grab this motherfucker. He got his cousin come up and he still some pork chops and I'm gonna slam him up. It's all to impress the girl over here. It's all to impress this girl right here that I be hugging on. You seen her? Yeah. So I'm gonna slam you down and act like I'm the meat protector.
Oh, meat protector.
Yeah, that's his thing. So I slam you down, bam, and then I get up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to get in my Rolls Royce? You say yeah. He's like, oh shit, I didn't think that was gonna happen. You want to go see the mansion? Yeah.
Protector of the meat.
Okay. So now we driving back, and that's just the outside of the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take you up in there. It's just the outside of it. No, I wouldn't go inside. I have to use the bathroom. Sarah, and that's nasty anyway. Like,
what? Going to use somebody's restroom at their house?
Shitting in somebody's mansion? Yeah.
I didn't shit. I peed, but I was nosy, so I went in. I'm from the South. You know, we trying to see what they working with it on the inside. And that's when I realized that nothing seems to have changed since his parents' death.
They were laid on the floor still?
No, but it seems like it was a time warp.
Did he let you just wander? Like you went from the front door and just were left to your own devices and you got to the bathroom whenever you got there? Or did he
No.
Right
well, he was like, okay. And he said, and then he had me stand outside the house for a minute while he went to go clean the restaurant.
Which I think everybody, even anybody watching, knows that this dude who's moaning, oh yeah, into a woman's ear in front of the Ralphs that he's supposed to be protecting.
He's supposed to be on the job.
He's supposed to be on the job. Motherfuckers is juking motherfucker done juked everybody in the store out to get outside with the motherfucking pork chop because his ass is out there hugging.
He's a gymnast.
Right. So that's the other part.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
He thought pork chop slam was gonna be enough to get the draws. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be enough. Okay, that didn't really work. Rolls Royce, she just see the Rolls Royce. I ain't even got to get in it. That's gonna be enough to get the draws. That didn't work. Then he said, I'm gonna just drive her by the spot. Now she want to walk inside. Right, I'd have walked right behind. Hey, the bathroom's right here. Don't be veering off to the left over here. There ain't no telling what the motherfucker got going on. He probably had frogs in the house.
Somebody said he was hiding bodies.
Right. Probably was like, hey, whoa, you want to come inside? Hold on 1 second. And he motherfucking putting bodies in the blender. And then so you decide that you're now walking back out the house, right? Because he's probably standing outside the bathroom door. Hey, what's up with it? What you want to do now? You want to like get naked and stuff? And you're like, no. He's like, what? But I almost made the Olympics as a gymnast.
Oh no!
Like,
oh no!
How can you prove that? How can you prove that?
Well, he's short, so I think that's one of the qualifications
to be a gymnast. Dude, Sarah, I'm so glad you're here now. We got you working and shit. You ain't just wandering these motherfucking streets because, damn it, you are ready to fall for any fucking thing out here, man. Oh
I was new to LA.
Oh my God. Wow. LA the lights. Oh my God.
Since I've been here, I haven't dated men. I've dated material. Like if I was ever to do comedy, I had him loaded with it.
This motherfucker smelling like old clothes, lives in a mansion. When you decided you came out the bathroom with all your clothes on, and he's like, fuck, that wasn't what I thought was going to happen. Come out the bathroom naked. I'm a gymnast.
But I'm a gymnast.
I'm a gymnast. I tried out. What Olympics did he try out for? It was only.
I don't know. I didn't get that part of the story.
Of course you did. Of course, I'm a gymnast. Yeah, really? Yeah. 4 years ago, Seoul, Korea. I was I was one of the finalists.
Take that, China.
Yeah, I could do the backflip and all that shit now. Like really, do a backflip now. Well, when I tackled the motherfucker or the pork chop shit, I tore my meniscus, and I'm not able to really do Olympic style backflips no more.
Per se.
And I don't like doing them old bullshit regular